everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of Solitude Storytimes. Thank you for joining me again. We've got a big episode this week. We're going to see how we go because we've got 6 books here. I got some Captain Carter, some new Reckoning War, some Hulk, some Darth Vader. It's all going to be great. And we're going to start with Captain Carter. Now, this issue technically came out, I think, last week, the week before, but I'm only getting to it now. And yeah, this is like running off the craze of her from What If. This is a new origin, I guess, of sorts of what Captain Carter's origin is, and kind of a play on Steve Rogers' origin. And yeah, we're going to see how it goes. So we're starting in the Arctic Ocean, and Charles' old pal, Craig, it's been a while. Well, whose fault is that? Above my pay grade, these questions, decisions, chap. Let's get inside and you can fill me in on the situation. Is it her? It's really her, Charles. They found her. How? Officially, this ship was studying the increasing Arctic ice melt as part of a wider climate change study. We suspect they're also studying whether that opens up oil drilling opportunities for the Russians. These are international waters, aren't they? Currently, 3 countries have submitted claims to the UN to part with the tectonic ridge underneath, for parts of the tectonic ridge underneath. Russia's one of them, and a little forward planning on their part. So they're studying the ice melt, and they're watching as a chunk of the ice shelf breaks away, and there it is, Baron von Strucker's plane. Still in one piece, mostly. WMD's on board rendered useless by the ice. She saved millions of people. And she was in there too, frozen for nearly 80 years. My god. Yep, unchanged from the day she went into the ice. Beyond me how it's possible, but SHIELD science guys think it had something to do with the super soldier serum. How's it going, Michelius? That brings us to now. We're in a real legal pickle. This is unprecedented. Russia knows they don't have a leg to stand on, so expect a lot of posturing. The US is prepared to make a fight for this. We'll try and reach an agreement on the interim measures today, before this goes to the International Court of Justice, whenever that is. That's kind of cool. I like the idea that because of where the plane crashed in this world, there's like a legal dispute on who technically owns Captain Carter. That's kind of cool. You're the last to arrive. The Russians and the Americans are already here, and the ICJ team is there. They're all in the break room with her now. They're storing the body in the break room. The body? Damn, they didn't tell you anything, did they? She's alive, Charles. Peggy Carter is alive. Charles Stevenson, meet Captain Carter. I'll leave you to it. Good luck. I like her old uniform. That's pretty cool. It's all good, Nick. Don't need to worry about that. It's all good. Thanks for the offer anyway. Captain Carter, I don't know what to say. It's an honor to meet you. I'm here on the behalf of Her Majesty's government. Her? Well, that's new. Please call me Peggy. I gather I'm long past retirement age. This, well, it must be all a great shock to you. It took me a day or so to accept this wasn't some Hydra mind trick. I rather regret the bruises I inflicted in the meantime. Let's take our seats and begin, shall we? There are 2 issues to discuss, salvage and Miss Carter's unprecedented status. I suggest we start with the latter. I'd like to hear your positions, Bob. The US government believes that the matter of the official secrets and related national security concerns override any others, and Miss Carter should immediately return to the US with us until further notice. Miss Carter was on a secondment to the US division under Allied agreement and was never a US citizen, but therefore it is the position of the British government that the US has no right to make such a claim. Miss Carter is to return with me. Don't I get a say in this? Once each nation's final position has been settled, you'll have legal teams assigned for any further details that need to be hammered out. This is an outrage. Russia will not tolerate America or Britain meddling in our legitimate operations. Neither of you has any right to. If you think we'd even consider releasing a US military innovation like the super soldier serum into your hands, you're out of your mind. That's a good point. I wouldn't want to give Russia that anyway. You have no jurisdiction here. Neither do you. It isn't your territory. He's quite right. You don't think you can come swanning in here and do as you please. Gentlemen. Well, really? You don't have an empire anymore, coming and taking as you please. Gentlemen. I'm a fine one to talk. That's what you're trying to do here. Gentlemen. Smashes the table. That's good. They got people on like Zoom. That's funny. Thank you. Now tell me, am I still a British citizen? Oh, yes, I am fairly certain you are. Well then, I think I would like to go home. I'll leave it to you gents to clean up this mess. That was 2 months ago. It has been a period of adjustment. I had been MIA since 1945. No British government since has felt it politically astute to declare the super soldier officially dead. There's been a salary and then a pension amassing in my bank account for nearly 80 years. That gives me a bit of breathing space and time to think. She did the old Futurama Fry where he's had like a little bit of money left in his account, and with the interest over the years it became a fortune. I took an apartment in a familiar area to help me reconnect to London. I like the art here, how she's in like a cafe stuff, but it's with all the older people, like people of her generation. I think that's kind of cool. Sort out old haunts, some still standing, some not. I can't hide away. I have to roll my sleeves up and put in the work and live in this world, and there are positives. The food is much better. Tacos, can't complain about tacos. So I face worst, even if I'm baffled by modern computers, so much more advanced than the giant machines I worked with at Bletchley Park. I'm told it's okay to tell you about that now. If someone could explain why the smallest computers are called phones and yet no one seems to use them to call anyone, I would be very grateful. That's a good point. The television dramas move so fast, I feel like I might get nausea. And they show a lot more skin than I'm accustomed to. And I don't really understand the music, or quite why young people feel the need to play it so loud. How's it going, Trenro? Margaret, what can I... Is the volume... It's the volume, isn't it? This is my neighbour, Harley. Lovely girl, lives above me, also works above me, which is fine, but sometimes she forgets how thin the floors are. It's the volume. If you could just turn it down a touch, I'd be grateful. It's gone 11. Oh, fuck me. I am so sorry. I've been trying to finish this track all day, and I haven't done so... I'm gonna read that again. This track all day, and I think it's done, so I had to listen to it on the speakers. I was so in my head about it and I didn't know what time it was. I'm sorry. It's alright, I just have a meeting in the morning. So I'm guessing this is part of her supporting cast, this woman named Harley. You never told me what you do. Oh gosh, it's dreadfully dull. I wouldn't want to bore you with it. I'll keep these on for the rest of the night, promise. Good night, Harley. Best of luck with the music. It sounds very energetic. So where is she going? She's number 10 Downing Street. Ah, Captain Carter. Marvellous, marvellous. Do come in. Just Margaret now, Prime Minister Williams. Margaret Carter. Nonsense, you're a national hero, an icon. Wear the title with pride. How are you settling in? Well enough, Prime Minister. Please call me Harry, we're all friends here. I imagine that there have been quite a few changes since you were last home. A lot of progress, huh? Quite, it's a lot to take in, but your people have been doing an admirable job at getting me to speed. Now Peggy, may I call you Peggy? I didn't just call you in for a little catch-up. We've got an idea and we want to run it by you. We're in a period of great excitement and a change and change, and you are to date with Britain's positions vis-a-vis your friends in other countries. Broadly, not up to the finer details, but your people have been filling me in. I've never been one to sweat the details, Peggy, and I believe in bold action. We have people to sort out the details, eh? What I'm interested in, what we're all excited about, is the broader vision. The opportunity of a lifetime to take back control of Britain's destiny. Remind the world why we are called Great Britain. And I want you to be part of that. Gonna bring back the British Empire. I'm sure you are aware that you're not the only superhero out there anymore. I'm hardly a superhero, Harry. I just did my duty. Piffle, Peggy. Nonsense, you were the very first superhero. Now it seems like another one pops up every day. What was the name of that new group? The Fantastic Five. That's it. Typically yank lack of modesty. What? I really wouldn't know, Harry. There is the crux to the problem. Superheroes are exciting, powerful, inspiring, and nearly every bally one of them is American. I believe you are returning to us at a historic time like this. It is a sign of Britain's greatest wartime hero coming home as we take our first steps back into the world and place our flag once more. Harry, with all due respect, you make it sound like I achieved what I did alone, and any success I had was due to the support of my comrades, my commandos, Howard Stark, Steve Rogers. Listen to her, that's the modesty, the quiet determination, just what we need. We want you to take your place as Great Britain's great hero once again. I took the liberty of having some of the boys down at the MOD mock up a new uniform for you. Isn't it cracking? It's a pretty good uniform. I quite enjoy this uniform. It's very good. I like that it's different from the What If one and it's not just a straight copy. Harry, I have always done my duty, but I never wanted to be a public figure. You'll have our best people to give you all the media training you need. But this isn't all PR. Superpowered crime is up worldwide. We need people like you. You'll be working with an agency we've created to combat this new threat, this special tactical reserve for international key emergencies, Strike. You'll have a liaison agent, lovely girl, used to play rugger with her father. I'm guessing rugger is rugby. She's waiting outside to meet you, actually. Lizzie Braddock. It's an honor, Captain. Nice to meet you, Lizzie. So we've got Elizabeth Braddock. We're going to get any of the other Braddocks? Is Captain Britain around? Marvellous. Shall we get some photos done? Harry, I just need a minute. I find myself in an entirely new world and I like time to adjust. I am truly thankful for everything you are doing for me, but I'm not ready for all of this just yet. Peggy, of course, my dear. We won't force you to do anything you don't want to. At least let me give you your shield back, eh? Lizzie, drive Captain Carter home for me, would you? I think you'll get along swimmingly. Driving back. That look that he gave us there, that's I don't know. I'm gonna force her hand. I don't think I'll be streaming Tiny Tina. I'm not too interested in Borderlands, and Tiny Tina doesn't really float my boat or anything. Probably won't be streaming that. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. Harry has a way with assuming people will do what he wants. Fortunately, he's charming enough that he's usually right. Oh, don't worry about me. He's not the first man I've encountered like that in my career. You know, you were at the same college at Oxford as my grandfather, not Jacob Braddock? The same. Good Lord, what a coincidence. Yes, I remember him. I feel like I should apologize to you for that as well. Oh, thank God. I thought he was going to have to pretend he was an absolute swine. Haha, no, he never did change. I'm sorry. I like that. They've got some sort of shared history. That's cool. Oh, don't be. The old bastard's been dead for years. Yes, I'm finding that to be the case for a lot of people I knew. Look, if you need someone to talk to about this, I'm here. Thank you, but I'm coping. I've had several weeks now to get used to the idea. I wonder though, could we take a detour? There is something I've been meaning to do. So she's seeing her family. The part that sticks is knowing that they spent the rest of their lives thinking I was dead. Grieving is one thing, but grieving for a lie is such a waste. I bet they were so proud of you though. Oh yes, I'm sure Mother never approved of my choices, but it was only ever out of worry for my safety. Do you need some time alone? I can wait in the car. You don't need to do that. I can find my own way home. One thing that hasn't changed much is the buses. If you're sure you have my number if you need anything. Mum, Michael, Mum and Dad. I'm fine, I just need a moment. Just give me a moment. Our whole family died. There's no one left there for her. I was so sure of my place in the world before, who I was fighting and who I was fighting with. My commandos, Bucky, Dugan, that infuriating Howard, Steve. That world is gone. I need to find my place in this one. Maybe I don't have. Oh, there's a car. It's out of control. It's going to hit us. Everybody brace yourself. We're about to be hit. Car hits. Get up, Carter. Anyone who can move knows first aid. I need you to help me assess the people who can't. Everyone else who can move, I need you to make your way off the bus safely. Driver, you need to turn the engine off. It wasn't an accident. Just gonna throw her shield. That's a cool shot. Just bounces it off the terrorist people who are after her. Coming for me is one thing. Hurting innocent people to get to me, that's quite another. The car. He's got a rocket launcher. He's aiming into the crowd. Oh. She catches the rocket with her shield and loses her shoes. If someone loses their shoes, that means they die. But she's alright because she's a super soldier. And she charges the men. Who are you? Why are you doing this? Hail, Hydra. He dies because he has a cyanide capsule. Cyanide, he's dead. And the bikers are long gone. Lizzie called me an hour later to tell me they have a meeting this morning with Williams and his team at Strike's head office. I didn't sleep a wink. Everything from my time is gone, except this. Just a second. I knew you looked familiar. Harley, good morning. You're Captain fucking Carter. Yes, I am Harley. I really have to go to work. I'm running late. How are you still alive? You must be like 100 years old. Harley, work. Right, work. Wait, work? Is work being a superhero? Yeah, okay, cool. We will definitely be chatting later, Captain Carter. So, it's out there. That's okay, I'll talk this through with Williams's people and we can come up with a plan to deal with this. It'll take time for the word to spread, and I've got a day or two at least. I've got time to prepare myself. No, you don't. This is the age of technology. Do you have a comment for the people of Britain? Being continued. Definitely getting the feeling that guy, the Prime Minister, orchestrated this because it just so happened, she didn't want to be Captain Carter. She gets attacked by people who are Hydra. So I get the feeling there's something fucky going on there. Something fuck is going on. But yeah, no, that was cool first issue. I like the whole woman out of time storyline, kind of mirroring Steve's, but like it's really different because it's set in London. It's Captain Carter as a woman and everything, and it feels like a little bit like the Ultimates in that way, in that it feels very realistic since it got into like the nitty-gritty politics of a soldier coming back from the dead and the soldier being found in international waters. So like, who does she technically belong to? I think that's kind of interesting, and hopefully they keep that up throughout the series, because I like diving into the whole geopolitical stuff of Captain America, Captain Carter, and all that sort of stuff. Interesting supporting cast, Lizzie Braddock, you got the Prime Minister, who might not be who he says he is. You've got Harley, her upstairs neighbor, who I guess it's not flat out said, but I guess she's a DJ or something, which is kind of cool. Again, it doesn't feel like a copy of Steve's supporting cast. And I like that Steve and Bucky and all that get mentions because they technically did exist in this world. They're obviously long dead, though I imagine she might end up fighting a Winter Soldier who will probably end up being Steve, much like how they kind of teased that with What If. So yeah, no, that was a really cool first issue. It's off to a good start, good thriller sort of setting, mystery for Captain Carter to deal with, and I like that she has something to deal with because it seems to be set in present day, like 2022. So I imagine she's got to deal with all sorts of technological advances and stuff, which will be fun to see. So yeah, that was great first issue. So we're gonna head to our second issue, which is the Reckoning War by the Reckoning War Trial of the Watcher, a continuation of the Reckoning War event. How's it going, Chemdog? Yeah, if she lost a shoe in that fight, but when people lose their shoes, we see it all the time in videos, usually means they're dead. I'm pretty sure she is getting a new costume, Tenro. They kind of teased it in the middle of this issue, and I guess we'll see it in the next issue, where she's actually suited up and everything. Yeah, so Reckoning War, Trial of the Watcher. The Watcher has been captured by his own people, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen to him. Okay, we're on Dark Ender, the inescapable prison deep within the homeworld of the Watchers. Please listen to me. I have journeyed far, fought my way back from death itself, all so I could warn you, the Reckoning have returned. You're not too late, Jaden. You're not too late. You missed one issue. We did Captain Carter, and I've just started Reckoning War. They possess our technology, our weapons, and they are going to destroy what's left of the universe. We must break our non-interference vow and arm ourselves, and do everything in our power to stop them. Silence, Uatu. I have heard more than enough. Ikor, Father, I beg you, open your eyes. No, my son. It is you who must be made to see. The seat of all knowledge, there is no need to extract any visions from me. I have already shared with you what I have seen. The High Council, with all of our people. What is there left? Who said anything about extraction? Enmu, Exu, Ulana, strap my progeny in. Why are you doing this? It is you who have forced our hand, Uatu. For too long you have defied our ways. Now that ends. Stop, I yield. No, child, you must finally bear witness and be forced to answer for all of your many crimes. So what are we doing? Taking sides in petty squabbles, favouring Earth's heroes over villains, preserving life, repelling invaders, sending individuals back in time to correct history, empowering and depowering humans at will, and conscripting the Earthlings to act as your agents. Instead of simply observing time after time, you chose to take action. Well, boy, actions have consequences. I like that they're kind of being meta here when, like, the Watcher, all he ever does is interfere, and it's finally catching up to him. I regret none of that. Everything I have ever done has been for the good of the universe. My recent activities even more so. Do you not understand? We empowered the Reckoning. Their blood is on our hands. Taking action, righting the great wrong, it's a moral imperative that far outweighs our oath. That is quite a compelling argument, my son, and I have mine with one simple question. What if? Father? You think me blind, Uatu? I know how you spend your days gazing across realities for your own amusement. This chamber we are in rests beneath the apex of all reality. How many times have you directed your sight here across the void of space? watching one what if scenario after another. He's been binge watching what if seasons. Worlds where different choices lead to vastly different outcomes. I like these looks. There's like a vampire Wolverine, female Doctor Doom, Captain America pledging allegiance over a Bible to become the president, but it looks like he's playing the bongo drums. Punisher Venom, Fantastic Five, which was just hinted at in Captain Carter. I have ported over the entire history of every what if world you ever accessed, and what I have found is there is one obvious possibility you have avoided. What if you have been afraid to watch? Father, don't. What if you were wrong? What if you, Uatu, had never interfered? And that's where the issues. What if the Watcher had never interfered? The what ifs are really damn good. Like even the older ones are so good. I am surprised it's not like an ongoing series at the moment. In all your days, never have you broken your Watcher's oath more severely than when Galactus first came to devour Earth. But what if you hadn't? What if you had refrained from erecting a barrier of fire around that world? What if instead of trying to obscure the planet from Galactus's herald, you allowed a clear, unobstructive path to remain? What if instead of aiding Reed Richards and the Fantastic Four, you left them completely oblivious to the danger that was heading their way? Come on, Reed, you can work on that later. It's time for dinner. Alright, honey, I'm coming. Tell me, what do you think would have happened next? Like all those satellites, all the shield satellites around Earth. I'm seeing it, but still don't believe it. Reed Richards out of his dreary old lab and helping with dinner. It's like we're in an alternate universe. She winks at the camera, you know. Cooking is merely another form of chemistry, dear, and you've always said we have excellent chemistry. Please, we're about to eat. Pipe down, Olia. I'm on the phone with Alicia. First time we've spoken in days. Hey, the line went dead. What gives? Sorry, Ben, emergency calls coming in. Hey, Richards, I got something that's right up your alley. Shield satellites are picking up something big heading towards Earth. I need the FF to look into things pronto. If I don't hear back in 10, we're gonna start warming up the nukes. Easy there, Nick. There's no reason to assume it's hostile. And no reason not to. You'd think they just for once we could have a proper. You think just once we could have a proper family dinner. You never know, it could be nothing. It would seem your interference was unnecessary. Reed Richards would still have been alerted to Silver Surfer's arrival, yet blissfully unaware of the magnitude of the threat which was approaching. Incredible! In all our countless travels and astounding adventures, I have never seen anything like this before. It boggles the mind. That's great, pal. Say, when you're done with that, do you think we could aim it at Yankee Stadium? There's a double-header tonight. Not without the written consent of the MLB, old friend. Worth a shot. These readings are off the chart, Reed. What is the power signature? Cosmic radiation, Sue, but nothing like what transformed our irradiated cells. This energy is more raw, powerful, limitless. And its host is changing his trajectory because it sees them. We're about to have company. Here he comes now. Everyone on your best behavior. Remember, we'll be the first Earthlings he's ever come in contact with. So we're the welcome wagon. Gotcha. I'm all over this. Ben, perhaps I should. Hey there, Chrome Dome. We come in peace. Well, you're coming. We was already here. How you doing? I love Ben Grimm. He's so good. I detected superior technology and advanced transmissions from this location. Yeah, those were our doohickeys and thingamabobs. See, yet I sense nothing here but primitive beings, creatures of low intellect and of quite little consequence. Is that so? I'm gonna show you some consequence, you walking hood ornament. All that matters now is summoning my master. Ben punches him through 2 square blocks. And he's out of here. Yeah, he's cleared the East River, Ben. You knocked him into Brooklyn. Benjamin J. Grimm. What, you're acting like I'm out of line? The guy was being a jerk. He said he was summoning his master. I wonder how much time we have before... guys, oh my, I'm getting, there's Tattoo. Looks like Mr. Shiny Pants got a big brother, emphasis on big. Greetings, I'm Reed Richards of Planet Earth, and I welcome you to our world. I wish to apologize for my friend's brutish behavior, and hope we can start things off on the right foot and establish peaceful relations. My journey has ended. This planet shall sustain me until it has been drained of all elemental life. So speaks Galactus. Do you see, Icor? With no one to warn them ahead of time, the Fantastic Four of this reality are woefully unprepared. Their fates are surely sealed. Oh, I'm glad you like these live reviews, Nick. That's all I need to hear. Flame on. You said it, Matchstick. It's clobbering time. All of you, wait. We have no idea who or what this is and would-be world ender is. Maybe he's all talk. I really don't think this is the wisest course of action. They get blown off the roof. Here comes the I told you so. Well, that was embarrassing. Guy didn't even bat an eyelash. Okay, fearless leader, what's our next move? For starters, whatever our guest is building up there, it can't be any good. We need to put a stop to it. Just wish I knew what it was. You are cruel for making me watch this, Father. There is no way the Fantastic Four can possibly survive. Not without help. You speak of the Surfer. You already realize that in this timeline, there is little chance of him turning on his master. You've hidden it well, but I can sense your handiwork. It was you who altered this surfer's trajectory as he fell, nudging it so that he would land atop the apartment of Alicia Masters, a gentle soul who could teach him to appreciate the hidden beauties of planet Earth. But without your unseen hand, Nor and Rad would only encounter the regular unworthy rabble that planet had to offer. Oh my god, he encountered New Yorkers. Oh no, because he encountered New Yorkers, that's why he didn't change and he was still an alien. Oh, that's great. To me, my board, our master calls. Hey, where are you going? We need to exchange information. You and your needs are inconsequential. Farewell to you all. Soon my preparations will be completed, and then this world will furnish me with all the energy I require to stave off my hunger. He's not kidding, he's going to eat the planet. How do we stop that? Come on, Flame Brain, you know the drill. 3 of us will keep Tall, Dark and Gruesome here busy, while Stretcho figures out his deal and builds some super gizmo to take him down. Couldn't have put it better myself, my old friend. Intriguing, Galactus's device is integrating itself into the inner workings of the Baxter building. Time's up, Richards, out with it. Is this guy friend or foe? Honest answer, Nick? Neither. I'd classify him as an elemental force of nature. We're not his enemies, we're his food. So fire up the nukes. God damn, Nick Fury wants to use those nukes. Fury, to him, they'd be appetizers. What, you're saying that there's nothing me and S.H.I.E.L.D. can do? First, you can trust me. I have the beginnings of a plan. And second, you and your men can help evacuate this half of the city. That's something, alright. That's something. Alright, Reed, the ball's in your court. I know, anything but New Yorkers. At first, I believed you creatures were mere annoyances beneath my attention, yet somehow your efforts are preventing my twin igniters from touching. Oh no, the twin igniters. That sounds really dirty as well. That's the idea. Johnny, Ben, you boys need to step up. I don't know how long I can hold this. So this is your doing. Your abilities appear to be based on sight. That is easily remedied. Oh fuck. Did she blow her head off? Ben, I can't see anything. Hang in there, kid. I'll get you to read. He'll fix this. Don't you dare. You and Johnny are our last hope. Make this count. Holy shit, so Galactus blinded Sue Storm. Holy shit. Now you've done it. I don't care how big you are, buddy. You're gonna fry. Hey, you with the antlers. This cockamamie contraption's important to you, yeah? Guess you won't like it when I tear it to shreds. I will suffer these bothersome gnats no more. Activate my extermination droid. Bring forth the Punisher. The Punner what? Local infestation identified. Destroy. I think Iron Man just fought one of these recently in one of his issues. Ben, talk to me. What's going on? The guy shot a robot at me. Don't worry about it. Ain't nothing I can't handle. Pummels him and actually chips his rock skin. Me and my big mouth. Sue, he's at your 10 o'clock. See what you can do. Well, that's the problem, Johnny. She can't see. Hang in there, Ben. I'm coming. No, Earthling, you're not. Johnny, is he alright? How are we doing? Yow! Aren't gonna lie to you, we've seen better days. Thing, that surfboard guy you clobbered, he's back without a mark on him. Boy, I sure hope whatever Reed's working on, he hurries it up, cause we're dying out here. If only I had some idea where this creature or his technology came from, any clue at all. It is just as I feared, the four of them are utterly outmatched. By this time in our reality, I had sent the Human Torch on a quest to acquire the ultimate nullifier. Without it, both his Fantastic Four and their world are doomed. It would appear so. You asked for it, the kid gloves are off. Let's see how you handle my supernova blast. I am the Silver Surfer human. I fly through supernovas. Yeah, well this is all I can do. So it has to be enough. It has to be, even if I have to burn like I've never burned before. And he does that and ends up burning himself to death, basically. Does that actually kill Silver Surfer? I guess it defeats him. Reed finishes... Oh no, Galactus manages to get his device to work. It was weird seeing Nick Fury in a suit. It's so weird. Everybody form lines, women and children first. We've got enough room for you all. Dum Dum, Gabe, get these folks out of there. I like that they're using, that's the car that Coulson had in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You got it, Chief. You heard the man, double time. Dag blast it. Oh no. It's destroying the Earth. We're too late. Richards and his team dropped the damn ball. This is it, people. It's doomsday. I'm out of time. Galactus is cooking the planet, and I'm trying to figure out a way out of this from inside his oven. Come on, think. This technology is incredibly old, like nothing I've ever seen anywhere in this universe. But what if it originates before our universe? Yes, I see. Oh my god, he's melting. I just noticed that. He's literally, because it's cooking, he's literally melting. Holy fuck. Yes, I see it now. This isn't an oven, it's a food processor. He's converting the elemental energy to his continuum into something a being from the previous universe could consume. If I reverse the process, I'd create nullification rays, zero energy, the opposite of galactic food, galactic poison. Ain't getting beat by no robot, cause I got something you'll never have, heart. That's the guy taken care of. What about you, kid? Johnny, oh no, your face. What did you do? What any of us would have. I did what I had to. You failed both my Punisher and my Herald, a worthy feat. But all for naught. My elemental converter has been activated. The process of consuming your world has begun. Yeah, nobody tell us when the fight's over, not while we're still standing. Truer words have never been spoken. About time you showed up. I was detained building this, the ultimate nullification ray. God damn it, Reed, your face. You puffy monster face. Galactus, I'm giving you one chance to cease this and surrender and leave our world, or I will end you. A baseless ruse. No human has the intellectual capacity to build such a device. Galactus declines. So Reed decides to open fire. So be it. Blows up Galactus, killing him and destroying his weapon. Son of a gun, you did it. Reed, Galactus, is he gone? I was loath to do it, but from this moment on, Earth and the rest of the universe are safe. Oh no, Reed. My master, you destroyed him. Reed, what are you waiting for? Use the ray gun on this of yours on this and blast him already. Its energy is only poisonous to Galactus. It won't work on the surfer. Yeah, well, do me a favor and try it anyway. Which means I am free. Free to explore the boundless universe. The Watcher watches. It appears I made the correct decision not to interfere. What? If I hadn't intervened, Richards would have defeated Galactus on his own. Do you finally understand what you did, Uatu? I do, yet even you, Icor, must acknowledge that this encounter left the Fantastic Four of this reality irreparably damaged and ill-equipped to deal with future challenges. Is that so? If only there were a way they could continue watching. Wait, there is. Apex, show us Season 2 of What If? On behalf of every nation of the world, we pledge our eternal thanks to the Fantastic Four. And Reed and his puffy monster face, and blind Sue Richards, and burnt Johnny Storm, and Thing is the only one who really kind of got out of it, you know, kind of okay. He's got like holes in his rock skin, but they can be filled in. Thank you, but in all honesty, we wish we had succeeded sooner. In the brief period Galactus's elemental converter was active, it caused unspeakable devastation. But I believe in our moment of greatest need, the scientific breakthrough I made, the same zero energy which defeated Galactus, can serve to undo the harm he caused. In fact, with your help and trust, it can do more. We can restructure the building blocks of our core elements. We could irrigate the deserts and put an end to hunger. Clean our skies, lands and seas of all pollutants. Create endless clean energy and an open world to free travel for all mankind. That's cool costumes. I like those costumes. Unbelievable. 1 year is all it took. Not bad, Reed. This is all on you, buddy. No, this is all of us. If you hadn't done the impossible and brought the time I needed, and to think all it took was Galactus. Can she see her, or has she just got like cool future glasses? I would imagine they would have found a way to make her be able to see again. Yes, in our end, our greatest achievement was made by facing our greatest adversary. Without him, we would never live in these fantastic times on this fantastic world, in this new paradise. Oh no, he's going crazy. No more, father, make it stop. I can't see anymore, I can't. I am sorry, my son, but this is your punishment. From now on, this is all you'll ever see. Tell me, what do you think happened next? I was wrong. It's like we're in an alternate universe. Forgive me. What is it, Enmu? Uatu was right about the reckoning. The Prosilicans have returned. Are we certain inaction is the correct course, Icor? Experience has shown that when we watchers interfere, the results is nothing but death and destructions. We must have faith there is a greater plan for the universe, and unseen forces which will see us through these dark times. Sounds like my cue. I'm guessing Nick Fury's here to rescue his former master. To be continued in Fantastic Four issue 42. It's a great cover there for Fantastic Four issue 42. Yeah, wow, that was a cool issue. I like that we just had like an issue. There was a time that was just like what if. That was so fucking cool. I liked it was like a unique look at the Marvel history through the eyes of the Watcher with the cool what if spin. It sets up a lot of things, I guess, for what's going to happen in Reckoning War going forward, as well as what could possibly happen after Reckoning War. Maybe this is how the Watcher's going to be turned back into the being who watches, or the Watchers will actually realize that Watu was right and decide to start acting. The ending there kind of implied that they might, which is really kind of cool. The artist on this book, what's his name? Javier Rodriguez. I love that he, like, all the stuff he did was like just complete Jack Kirby goodness. Like all the stuff with where is it? Like this stuff. This is like the Jack Kirby energy blasts and just the colors. It all just screams Jack Kirby, and it makes sense because the story he's telling was an original Jack Kirby story, and he's just like retelling it as a what if. But yeah, it looks fantastic. It's a fantastic looking book. Sets up some pretty cool stuff. I like that it was just a what if. I'd love to see more of this universe. Maybe we get to see these characters come over and help out in this war. That'd be kind of cool. And again, why isn't Marvel doing an actual what if book right now, like a dedicated what if book? We had that Miles Morales what if book a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, Chemdog, Javier did Exiles. Exiles was fantastic. But yeah, I'm surprised there isn't an actual dedicated what if book right now. Everyone loved the TV show. It's coming back for a second season. Why have they not done it? All you have to do is just give like a bunch of different writers, tell them do whatever they want. It's a what if story. You print money. You're gonna print money. But that was good. I really enjoyed that story. Looking forward to where it's gonna go in the next issue. So now we're gonna switch things up with the Hulk. Where's my issue of the Hulk? There's my issue of the Hulk. Hulk issue 3, I'm behind by 2 issues, issues 3 and 4. I don't know. I'm intrigued to see what this issue is going to do, just because that second issue I wasn't too hot on. If you see my review on that, it just kind of like undercut all of the amazing shit the first issue set up with Donny Cates' run, with the Smashtronaut series. And then we had issue 2, which was like 10 pages long and like a transitionary story, which was kind of crap. So yeah, we'll see where it continues on here. This is Smashtronaut part 3. When he leaves, when he lets me back out, back into my body, I lie there, my eyes closed, pretending to sleep, and I wait. I wait to hear sirens or screaming, the sound of death and dying. El Paso in the past. This is during Al Ewing's amazing Immortal Hulk run. And every once in a while, I wake up to the sounds of joy, the sounds of celebration from my peers and those he has deemed worthy of salvation. In those times, he has decided to play hero, and in those moments that I can almost taste my rage, I feel nauseous as it rises in my gut. Because after everything he has done, all of the pain and the death, the well of forgiveness, the world affords him never seems to run dry. But I never forget. And yet in my memories of what happened that day, I am awake. But I am not alone. What have you done? I thought we were a team. How could you? Why would you make me do this? Because you are weak, boy. And Hulk crushes his head. You're okay here. You're safe. Please, I've given you a mild sedative. It's nothing. He crushes the torch. Throws Banner against the wall. What is this? Who are you? Start talking. My word, you're a magnificent. I have never met an abomination with such agency. What the hell? Did you just call me? Ah yes, I apologize for somewhat pejorative nature of this term. It is what my superior had classified your kind as. And I suppose, well, as I said, I've never encountered one as you who could speak with such reason. As I said, my name is Dr. Bruce Banner. I assure you, I mean you no harm now. Perhaps you have a name that you would like to be addressed by? My name is also Dr. Robert Bruce Banner. Some people call me the Hulk. Perhaps we should trade notes. Yes, perhaps we should. Okay, you first. What is this place? Alert, engines in danger of overheating. Imminent furnace collapse collapse is estimated in... Oh, right. And then, yeah, the engine room where the Hulk lives, or a version of the Hulk lives, and he's killing a giant Wolverine. And slams the engine back down to neutral. Engines at 10% and holding. You cannot cage me, Banner. Not forever. Ooh, and he sees the big guy. The big one. You, who are you? Wait, no. Please come back. So yes, to make a very long story short, I was exposed to the gamma radiation from the test site that day, and I, turned into this. On my world, they call me the Hulk. It's a bit more complicated than that. Sir, there appears to be some unusual activity, and the energy readings from the engine room, the radiation signatures doubled, and then suddenly... I'm sure it's nothing, please. I'm busy. I'm in the middle of a conversation. I'm sorry? My apologies, I'm speaking to my ship's computer. Please, I have so many questions about your world. How did you find me out there in that subdimensional rift? Why are you searching for me? Perhaps to find a cure to your own gamma radiation? I am not one of you Hulks. I'm afraid I'm something much, much worse. Ooh, what is he? You see, here on my world, the experiment, the G-bomb, it was a success. I dreamt that day. I dreamt of a green world. Every home and car and television and light bulb, all powered by the unlimited amount of free power. But I was naive. I didn't know the dark side of the power. I thought myself a pioneer, a savior perhaps. Instead, in that moment, I became death. Oh no, the entire world except for America has been nuked. I'm gonna assume because Australia's not shown there, we're fine. Yeah, he became death, the destroyer of worlds, the old Oppenheimer saying. God help me, I know the feeling. I never wanted this. The powers that be, they took my invention and they set fire to the world. And since then, I've been here, hiding, trying to atone for the evil I have unleashed on the world. So this Banner is kind of a good guy. He just did something bad and made a mistake, I guess. Which in a roundabout way is why I was trying to find you. The G-bombs that have been unleashed on the world didn't just cement the United States as the greatest empire in history. The ensuing radiation from these attacks, well, the public at large doesn't know, but once in a while, something amazing happens in the fallout. Sometimes there are survivors, the military classifies them as bio-waste casualties, but in reality, they're like me. They're monsters. Oh, look at that. Oh man, that's a really cool. I like that spider thing. I don't know what the fuck that is. Yes, it is horrible. I am sure this must be difficult for you. Where are they, these abominations, as you call them? You must understand, I was forced to build it, and I have been trying for so long to find one of the subjects, and then, where are they? Where I found you, in the void. You're telling me that you you designed this whole thing so you could dispose of hulks? You just throw them away. So yeah, so that whole dimensional rift that Hulk opened up in the first issue was basically like garbage disposal. No, I mean, yes, but that's why I brought you back. I've been waiting to study one of them, possibly heal them, and then your gamma signature spiked and I brought you there. I don't know where they go. He made me build it. Who? What? Who did this? Who is in charge? My father. My father-in-law, President Ross. Is this a Ross who made a deal with the devil like in the 616 universe? To be continued. That was definitely a step up from issue 2. A lot of story unleashed in this issue. Vastly improved in that. Again, more fantastic ties back to Al Ewing's amazing run on the Immortal Hulk there at the beginning, and an exploration of like what Banner has done to himself. I like this weirdo multiversal banners and their interesting backstories, and I like that there's a backstory that's kind of similar to, it's kind of like a parallel to the 616 banner, and how he's trying to atone for what he has done, but in a different way, and the way he's going about it has caused all these problems like President Ross and all the gamma explosions across Earth and everything. And yeah, I'm hoping we get to see exactly as well what differentiates it from, because it's kind of similar to like Old Man Logan's, you know, the wasteland of Old Man Logan with lots of gamma creatures wandering around. But yeah, no, that was a really good issue. Definitely a step up from issue 2. I didn't like issue 2 all that much, but this is like the meat and potatoes. It's all full of good backstory and everything. So yeah, we'll get on to issue 4 now. We'll go straight into issue 4. Hulk, Smastronaut, Part 4. We believe we found him, President Ross. There is an enormous amount of gamma energy spiking from the specific mountain range. Now obviously we can't be sure, so it's Earth 122, the White House. Send everything and get me a dropship 10 minutes ago. Bring the boy. Well, of course, sir, but do you think it's wise to enter field of combat yourself? Our soldiers are more than equipped to bring this lone scientist holed up in a lab in. No, I want to see it. Anthony Stark, weapons developer, arms dealer, industrialist, designation, hostile, status, deceased. So yeah, this is the Earth's... Tony is dead, I guess. Tony is dead. Following the emergence of the Gamma Revolution, Stark Industries became obsolete. After the eventual takeover of his company and the subsequent absorption of his technology, Anthony Stark faded from the spotlight. 5 years after the fall of his empire, Stark was found dead outside of a bar in the area formerly known as Queens. Autopsy reports found the cause of death to be severe liver toxicity and complications from severe and chronic pancreatitis. He left no heirs. So he essentially drank himself to death, like what Tonys want to do. The X-Men, superpowered strike force, children of the atom. Designation hostile, status exterminated. X-Men can't catch a break. Oh, Jesus Christ. Through their almost immediate eradication did not allow for adequate genetic testing. This sudden outbreak of mutant kind was believed to be created by the fallout of gamma testing. Interesting. For the safety of the human race and for the good of the United States of America, this threat was quietly disposed of before their numbers grew. Yeah, very quiet, dropping a fucking nuke on the fucking school. Very quiet. God almighty, this is barbaric. This can't be real. Is there no one left? What about Blade, or Moon Knight, or Captain America, or hell, even Spider? Man. I'm sorry, Blade? Moon Knight? You're just saying words. afraid I don't know what any of this means. That's fine. Hulk doesn't need anyone. What is this? What's happening? I just want to pause it. I do like that, like, we know Bruce doesn't particularly like the heroes of his world because of what they've done to him over the years and how they treat him and everything. But I like that one of his first things in this world was like, where are the Avengers? Where are all these heroes that I knew as friends? I like that he still has feelings for them. I think that's kind of cool. An alarm goes off. What is this? What's happening? They found me. Oh God. Oh yeah, well, look at that. Should have sent more. Yeah, it's not enough. You've got tanks and giant robots and Quinjets and everything. Don't worry, I've got this. No, you don't understand. Believe me, I do. I've danced with Ross a few times myself. Now I've slaved my ship's communications to yours. You should be able to hear me in your field. Able to hear me in the field, and I'll be able to look through your computer as well. Stay there and stay low. Don't come out. He's taking it up a notch, going to level 2. This shouldn't take long. Alright, let's do this, Hulk. Fire. Hulk just gets ripped apart. Jesus Christ. Oh no, he got one in the foot. What the hell was that? Critical damage. I get it, damn it. Alright. All engines. Stage 4. Stage 4. Damn it, Banner. What? Oh, Hulk. Marvel zombies. Yes, we hunger. Oh, that's cool. Do they look like the Marvel zombies from the Marvel Zombies universe? I can't tell. Spider-Man kind of does. I can't tell if Iron Man's lost his legs or anything. The waves, they do not crash on me. Hulk kills the Marvel zombies. Good lord, what the hell is that thing? They break on me. Jesus Christ, this is ripping. He ripped Wolverine in half, like that famous image from World War Hulk. That's pretty cool. Because I am strong. Oh my god. He's just ripping through. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Ryan Otley, man. What have I unleashed? Banner, pick up. I know you can hear me. We've tracked your radio signal. I never meant for this to happen. I don't care what you meant. You tell that monster you created to stand down and turn yourself in right now. Do you understand me? I didn't create it. I can't stop it. Well then, it doesn't seem like you are much use to me, are you, Bruce? That's okay. I'll just have to send you your star pupil in your place. Oh shit, is that Rick Jones? Has he got Rick Jones? No, please, don't do this. 10 seconds. Stop your monster. Come out with your hands up, or the boy falls. Oh, was it from Ultimate Wolverine? I'm sure he did it in World War Hulk as well. It's like that image where he's dressed up as in the Sakaran like tribal gear, and he like rips him in half. Maybe they've done it a couple of times, maybe. Ross, I'm begging you, don't. 10. 9. I like the countdown between the panels, that's cool. This is Bruce, the other Bruce. I get it. What, I'm a little busy. You have to stop fighting. He's ripping apart like the zombie She-Hulk and everything. What? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So did he kick him, or did he shoot? I'm guessing he just kicked him because he's screaming. Oh no. Banner, talk to me. What do you mean stop fighting? What's happening? Everyone is retreating. I don't understand. What the hell is going on? They killed him. Who did they kill? His name was Peter. Oh shit. That's Peter Parker. He was a research student of mine. He was like a son to me. He was bitten by a spider that we had irradiated. I was trying. I had hoped to cure him. That might be a dumb question. This might be a dumb question, but the spider, exactly what kind of radiation are you talking about? Oh shit. Oh shit. It's a giant Hulk Spider-Man. Oh, that's so fucking cool. To be continued. Where's the next cover? There. Holy shit. That's fucking awesome. Oh man. A Spider Hulk. That's so cool. Yeah, the Hulk in the engine room being the intelligent one is kind of cool. He's the intelligent one, but because he's the intelligent one, that makes him like the strongest, which is why he's in there and why he's able to output more energy and stuff. That was cool. I like the exploration of this Earth 122. I don't think we've been here before. I like getting to find out a little bit more about it. I like the idea that Peter Parker was Bruce Banner's like partner, like his student intern. I think that's pretty cool. And he was bitten by a spider. They were irradiating with gamma radiation. That's cool. Has that been done before? I'm sure there's been like a Spider-Man Hulk, but that just sounds really cool. Had some great over-the-top action by Ryan Otley there. The Marvel Zombies, all those really cool paneling, those big double-page spreads were so cool. Amazing cliffhanger as well. Hulk Spider-Man fighting Hulk. Hell yeah. That's pretty cool. That's got me back on board. These last two issues have gotten me back on board for this Donny Cates run. That issue 2 didn't do it, but these last two issues did, and I'm really hyped for that next issue. And then as Chemdog says in the chat, we've got that Thor versus Hulk crossover coming up, which looks really damn cool as well. That's cool. I just look at that. It's like a giant, and he's got the spider legs. Oh man, I'm looking forward to seeing what this guy can do. That was cool. That was really cool. Yeah, Spider Hulk looks stellar. Alrighty, what do we got going next? We've got some Star Wars happening. There's some Star Wars happening. We've got some Darth Vader. I got 2 Darth Vader issues here. This is continuation of his Crimson Reign storyline. He's the Queen's Shadow. Greg Pak and Raphael and Ienko. They're telling the story of Sabe. It takes 3 weeks ago at Polis Massa. Repeat, there is still good in him. There is still good in him. This is Sabe, by the way, one of the Queen's handmaidens. She leads a squad called the Amidalans against Darth Vader. Alright, turn it off. Turn it on. Z67, are you with me? Yes, just a little surprised. I did not expect to be rescued. By Sabe, handmaiden of Padme Amidala. Last I recall, you were trying to kill my master. That's right. Vader, like in anger, when he was on Polis Massa, cut the droid in half, and now she's repaired him. Cool. Who apparently cut you in half with his laser sword? Ah, yes, Lord Vader finally tired of me, I suppose. Maybe you're tired enough to tell me some of his secrets. Careful now, he adjusted my motivator. If I speak of anything that happened on our mission, I will self-destruct. Funny, you're speaking of your mission right now, and you're fine. Vader lied to him. That's kind of cool. Convinced the droid that he would explode. You're free now, Zed. Not entirely. Your voice appears to be strangely compelling. Apologies, I reset your obedience circuits. You were an Imperial droid and I am a rebel collaborator. Now affiliated with Crimson Dawn, I see. Yes, I learned Vader was hunting them. It seemed that my best chance of finding him would be to join them. So now that you know all that, I can't have you stabbing me in the back. Oh, a wise precaution. Completely understood. Despite my unassuming stature, I am capable of several lethal maneuvers. Good to know. Now tell me about Vader's interest in Padme. Good question. I believe it began with her son. She had a son? Oh yes, they were standing in his birthing chamber. We are standing in his birthing chamber, aren't we? The father was her Jedi bodyguard. She had a son with Anakin? I believe I just said that. The boy's name is Luke Skywalker, the rebel who blew up the Death Star. Exactly. Oh, I hope Sabe gets to meet him. We always believe Vader killed Padme. Did he want to kill her son too? Unclear. He is more focused on those who hid the boy when he was a baby, traitors to the Empire and all of that. Perhaps I could be more helpful if you could just tell me your objectives. It would help if I knew Vader's true objectives. My goal was always to kill him, but now I'm wondering if I can use him. It's ridiculous that you think either is possible, but this should be fun. Now, in Crimson Dawn's sub-headquarters on Lycor. Sabe, this is Z67. Lord Vader and Ochi have entered the facility. Sabe escapes as Ochi fires on her. They're getting away. There you are. This is the 4th time I've seen you survive a hostile encounter with Lord Vader, but I wouldn't push your luck again. I have few records of anyone who's survived a 5th. I may not have to. Did you successfully plant your list? It's uploaded to the terminal. Let's see if they bite. Vader boards his shuttle with the Revengers, who I just absolutely love. Are you still keyed into the shuttle systems? Yes, it's a bit of a security glitch, honestly. As Lord Vader's primary tech, I should have been the one to rescind the access code from a fallen crew member, but since I was the one who fell, destination, Coruscant. They bit. The Emperor's Palace on Coruscant. Yeah, I love that the Emperor turned the Jedi Temple into his palace. That's cool. Alright, heroes. With Valance, assassins on their own, except G90, you're with the heroes for this one. Never thought heroes could be an insult, but here we are. Valance, you know what you're doing? Yeah, just a little surprised we're trusting this list. Using intel from the Assassin's Guild, we've independently confirmed that at least half these people are Crimson Dawn collaborators. So we're trusting your assassins to authenticate a document we got from criminals? Funny world, ain't it? Ochi, whoops, gotta go, have fun. So what are the odds Ochi's setting us up for another suicide mission? I don't know, Ankala, he might be one-on-one himself. The Imperial throne room. Vader storms in. Might want to sit this one out, pal. Ha, arriving in such bluster. Something must be afoot. Wouldn't you agree, Sub-Administrator Moore? Ah, yes. Vader just murders the guy. All of the attendants run out of the room. That one and the Royal Guard with him. What? No. And that one with the funny hat. What are you talking about? You're right, they're all funny. Sorry. That is a funny hat. Vader just kills them all. Ha! The Emperor loves every minute of it. And the Executor, General Ramotti. Ah, General Ramotti's back. We've just gotten word Lord Vader is in the throne room and it's a massacre. Has the Emperor called for support? No. Lord Vader was tasked with eliminating infiltrators from Crimson Dawn. I assume he's doing his job. Yes, well, I'm glad he's doing it over there and not... Thock. I love that sound. You get shot in the head. Is that the sound a blaster would make if you get shot in the head? Shooter on deck, all eyes. Stormtroopers are all picked off. There's the old sniper. Looks a little bit like Embo. If people know who Embo is. There, kill him. By orders of Lord Vader, nobody do nothing. What the devil? Don't worry, General. You're not on the list. Yet. Zanchel Estate. Will there be anything else, Baron? Just feeding time at the top of the hour. Very good, sir. I'll prepare it. The Revengers crash the party. By order of Lord Vader, Baron Espis Zanchel, you have been exposed as a Crimson Dawn collaborator. What? No. Got anything to say before you die? I'm innocent, search everything, or take anything you want. Droid, give them full access to all my chambers. Yes, sir. God's on fire. Help. Just a standard domestic Narglatch, registered and certified. I'm telling you, I'm not Crimson Dawn. You think I give a damn about that? Guards. Perhaps you should have kept one alive for questioning. Were they loyal? They admire us Sith, so they scheme, only loyal to strength, which you have shown them. I like to think these guys over here are just like praying Vader doesn't come back. But only one of them has Crimson Dawn. Your list is flawed. But I wonder if you already knew that. I promise to bring you order, my master. We shall see then. We shall see. Thank you so much. So they freed the people that were in the beast's cage, and I guess they killed those guys. Nothing in the records show any affiliation with any known Crimson Dawn asset. Oh, the Baron wasn't lying. Everything was entirely above board. I like the droids still serving drinks. Hey, looks like a pretty thorough job here. Keep it up and I'll recommend you all to the guild when you're done. We're not assassins. Really? You hunt people and kill them. Accept it and make some money next time. They get paid? Lord Vader, welcome to the Zanshell estate. Unfortunately, Lord Zanshell is unavailable at the moment. Lord Vader, thank you. What? They're grateful. They were freed by your command. Come on, feels good. Admit it. G90. Thank you. I mean, it's not bad. You're getting it. I like that Vader has become like a folk hero to people. That's kind of cool. So what now, my lord? The list was a plant. What? When did you find that out? I knew when you told me you could confirm only half the names were Crimson Dawn, but I swore to bring order. And every other name on the list was an agent of chaos. Find out what connects the people on that list and we'll find out who planted it and why. Yes, my lord. The list was a plant. At least half were loyal Imperials, and it left out a bunch of the true infiltrators. I noticed. You knew from the beginning? Why didn't you say anything? Well, I wasn't on it. Why make trouble? But someone's using that list to get rid of people. Is it you? Psh. If it were me, your name would have been the first. Jeez, he's tasered. Sorry for the interruption, but it's time to meet your new handler. You'll do as I say, or I'll give Vader the real list of Crimson Dawn collaborators with both your names at the top. To be continued. Return of the Handmaiden. Whew. That was cool. That was a good issue. I've been loving this whole Vader playing this like politics game with people and like recruiting the Revengers. The Revengers are a really neat idea. It's again a return to the fantastic concept of the Amidalans, which Sabe leads, the group that are trying to kill Vader, and it leads to a cool kind of murder mystery investigation side to the story. Again, it's tying up Sabe's arc, the Crimson Dawn stuff, Sly Moore's assassination plan with Ochi. It's tying it all together really well, and I'm intrigued to see where it's going to go, because this is also coming into Crimson Reign, the big Crimson Dawn event that's happening at the moment that Charles Soule is writing. Vader's Revengers, which we saw a little bit here with the ball droid and all that, they're just a blast. I love the uniqueness of the team makeup as well. You got the ball droid, Trandoshan, big warrior woman, a bug man, which we saw there, big blue bug man, which is really cool. And yeah, pretty damn cool issue. I'm looking forward to the next issue, which we'll get to right now. Crimson Reign, Darth Vader, issue 21. It's going to take a minute. That was almost a Star Wars Alien crossover, I do believe. At least there was like art of it done. Return of the Handmaiden. Identities confirmed. Ochi of Bestoon and Sub-Administrator Moore, two of Crimson Dawn's highest ranking infiltrators within the Imperial bureaucracy. It's a pleasure to finally meet. Don't know who you are, but the pleasure's all mine. Of course, Ochi ends up being tasered again. I love Ochi. I love that they took this stupid character who was in Rise of Skywalker for like a second, and Greg Pak, Charles Soule, all these writers have just given him so much life and so much character, and he's just so cool. He's just so cool now. By your command, thank you. I do recommend staying down this time. The current is set to high to disrupt your powers of influence, Sub-Administrator Moore. I can't guarantee you a third charge won't cause permanent nerve damage. Who are you? I'm Crimson Dawn, just like you. Then why are you fighting us? So you know who's in charge. I planted the list of names your master has been hunting. Wait, you're Crimson Dawn, why do you give him the list of real names of... Wait, if you're Crimson Dawn, why'd you give him the names of real Crimson Dawn agents? Every organization needs a little cleaning once in a while. Your names were left off, you should be happy. Wait, what? But if you want to stay happy, I need some answers. Lord Vader, what does he want? This is about Vader? Then you're doomed. You can't kill him. We've all tried. That's what I said. It's just a spectacularly improbable thing. I didn't say I wanted to kill him. I asked what he wants. He wants you, whoever you are. He knows the list is a plant. He told me to find what connects the people on the list, and he says that he'll lead it, and he says that'll lead back to you. Alright then, you do that. And tell me what he says when you tell him what you've discovered. You misunderstood my question. What does Vader want? What drives him? Look, he's not much of a talker, but he's Sith and he wants power. To do what? He told the Emperor that he would bring order. Order? Then we will use him to bring chaos. This what you joined the Dawn for? I mean, I joined to survive. A million stronger than one, right? But I'm just seeing 3 of us, 4 if you count the droid. I'm honored. 4 who can enlist the power of thousands when we turn them on each other. General Ramotti, go ahead. And they're spacing corpses. Why the sad face, General? They were Crimson Dawn infiltrators. They were good soldiers and they deserved better. I'm no lawyer, but that sounds pretty close to treason. My staff has completed their report. None of the assassinated soldiers had any affiliation with Crimson Dawn. You sure about that, General? I mean, with the whole deal with the secret organization is to keep things secret. We went through every single data point available, I assure you. Looks like 4 of these guys were involved in the same operation a couple of months ago. Whoa, a massacre. No, a purge of rebel sympathizers. If you say so, but if Lord Vader says your soldiers were Crimson Dawn, they were Crimson Dawn. My condolences, Ramotti. You probably have other good soldiers on that list, huh? Must feel bad knowing what's coming for them and not being able to do anything about it. But I guess that's what you signed up for. Speak, assassin. I love Vader's chamber. It's so cool. Yeah, I checked into the targets we took out so far, and Ramotti's soldiers, not Crimson Dawn, and neither is he, but he's trouble. Pure military. He doesn't understand the Sith. He'll come for you someday. The targets, what connects them? Nothing unusual. They served in the same unit a while back, got decorations for the same mission. What mission? Just taking out some losers from Naboo, called themselves the Amidalans. But that Ramotti, I'm telling you, bad news. He's baiting Vader with the Amidalans. And G90 was right there in the thick of it. Ha ha ha, just following your lead, tanker. Psh, I don't see what you're celebrating. What's the problem, Chillers in? You local heroes won't know this, tanker, but the Assassin's Guild has rules, tanker. Hits are supposed to be verified. Baron Zanshor was feeding people to a Nagralak. I think he got what was coming to him. This isn't about your subjective sense of justice, it's about professional standards. And what about the Nagralak? Is it fair for him to go hungry? Ha ha ha. G90, you have to be careful. What are you talking about, Loriak? You're an assassin. Don't get too close to these local heroes. It's not healthy. Don't worry. Hey, we're back on the hunt. You confirmed the list? Close enough. But this time, we want them alive. Aw. Alright, you ready for this, G? Let's go. I like that. He said the gamer thing. He said the gamer thing. G90, you're riding with us today. Oh, we'll see you on site, big guy. I like that everyone likes G90. I like that he's kind of like the thing that brings the team together. That's cool. Hey, local heroes, come on, Valance. You're not calling us that too now, are you? Just listen, Ciro. You have to be careful. Is this about Lord Vader again? It's always about Vader. Valance knows better than most people. You keep worrying, Valance, but every time Vader acts, the right people end up dead. The right people, Ankala? You know why I'm here? It's because if I disobey Vader, he'll kill someone I care about. A child. First, second, I'm going to have to kill you if you're subordining mutiny. There won't be any mutiny, right? Right. Look, Valance, I'm sorry, but we don't really know you. We've learned to trust action, and under Vader, we've killed more Dawners than we ever dreamed. I'll never forget what the Dawners did to my village, and as long as he's hunting them, we're with him. He'll betray you. We'll see. As I said, I love that Vader is like a folk hero to these people, and is like doing things that they need doing, and he's like convinced them that he is doing some type of good. Alright, the duty roster says that they've only got 6 guards. We're on Tranchar in the Outer Rim. And I've got 2 of them. Ha. Have fun down there. I will. Alright, everyone lay down your weapons and no one gets hurt. Oh no. Oh man, it's what do you call it? It's the troopers from The Mandalorian. Like shadow troopers and stuff, like the first iteration of them. That's pretty cool. Oh no, Tanker's dead. No. Hurry up, got it. Okay, they get them in, get through the door. Once you're clear, I'm cutting loose. And he fires all these thermal detonators out at the robots. That's it, now let's find our target. Alright, we're just looking for Lieutenant Grappa. Turn her over and we'll be on our way. Help. Are they testing on people? Jesus. No, we will... Oh no, oh, he's still alive. Okay, cool. No, we will not be on our way. Calm down, hero. We're doing this by the book this time. And there's just one name on the list. Please. Gee, they're torturing these people. We can't let them walk away. Gee, I told you we're assassins, not heroes. Well then, let's pretend this never happened. How's he using those guns? Where do those guns come from? A little hole in his thing? I like that they just look like they're floating. Oh shit, what the fuck? Ah, did Vader just kill the droid? He fucking did. Holy shit. He cut him in 2. No. No. Oh. I liked that character. He was cool. I'm kind of surprised he actually was a robot, because I thought it was going to be revealed he'll be like that one bounty hunter in the Clone Wars where he was like a little alien inside like a giant mech armor. I seriously thought that was where it was going, but he was an actual droid. Oh, I told him. You told him. Lieutenant Grappa, Lord Vader, thank you. Tell me about the Amidalans. The Amidalans? What were their names? That was months ago, my lord, and it was a firefight. We didn't make a list. Describe them. I don't know, a bunch of soldiers in old Naboo gear, some Gungans. Women? A few, I don't know. And you killed them? Yes, Lord Vader, they were rebels. We killed them all. Oh, she just shot in the head. Sorry, friends. It's alright, Tanker. Worth it. Yeah, we'll see how worth it is when Vader walks right past you. Someone knew we were coming. Who sent the droids? These are from Ramodi's command. Ochi of Bestoon, you spoke with Ramodi and then attacked my soldiers as if he knew they were coming. I did tell you that he million hands my ass. That's a that's a funny image. I like that panel there. He's just like running away from blaster fire on Naboo. Hey, I need your help. Were you followed? Are you kidding? I'm Ochi of Bestoon. Nobody follows. Ship is blown up by Vader. Fuck, I love Ochi. He's so funny. Lord Vader, this isn't what it looks like. Silence. Do you think you could have joined Crimson Dawn without my knowledge? You have done well, Ochi of Bestoon. Lead me to their lair. Yes, exactly. That was the plan. Sabe, Royal Handmaiden, leader of the Amidalans. Lord Vader, you wanted to kill me, but then you thought you could use me. Listen to me carefully. I will now use you. It takes her Crimson Dawn pendant because I am the Dawn. Ooh, so Vader is joining Crimson Dawn, I guess, for a little bit of fun. That's pretty cool. Didn't see that coming. Yeah, that was a pretty cool continuation of what we saw in issue 20 with the Amidalans making a comeback. It was a bit of a chaotic first part there where they were setting up the plan to like fake the list and make it seem like Ramodi's planting evidence and stuff. But it all kind of came together in that second half with Vader sorting out that he was being played and being used by Sabe, and then joining her, and I guess gonna be infiltrating Crimson Dawn that way. That was pretty cool. It was sad to see the Revengers pretty much all die, or at least like the idea that they'll probably die within the next couple of issues be hung over their head, especially the droid. I'm really upset that droid was dead. He was so cool and so unique. He's just this giant ball droid that had blasters pop out, shoot people, and he could throw thermal detonators from his head. He was just so cool, and so upset that he just got cut in half. Hopefully they could, since he was a droid, they could like back him up into like another body or something. And yeah, the really interesting cliffhanger with Vader joining Crimson Dawn. Pretty damn cool. I'm looking forward to it. I've been loving what Greg Pak and Charles Soule have been doing with this arc. So yeah, I'm excited to see Vader joining Sabe and kind of teaming with her. I'm kind of intrigued to see if we get a little bit more, because when Sabe was first introduced, they did some really great stuff with Vader thinking that it was Padme, because she's a handmaiden of Padme and she's meant to look like her. So I'm hoping they bring that stuff back with Vader teaming with her, and he kind of starts thinking that like, oh, he's teaming with Padme, and starts like kind of fucking with his mind a little bit. That'll be kind of cool. But yeah, great issue. Loved it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And yeah, that's all the issues I had planned for this episode. I was probably thinking of doing some more, but I think 6 is quite a decent amount. Thanks everyone for coming by. Really appreciate it. Had a lot of people drop by, which was really great. And oh no, is John Romita Jr. doing NFTs? God damn it. Of course he is. All these great artists are doing that. You know, you got Todd McFarlane over there making a fool of himself, saying no girl action figures exist, or you can't be playing with girl action figures. You got John Romita Jr. doing NFTs. Why are these people making fools on themselves? It's terrible. But yeah, no. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this week's Solitude Storytimes. I might do another one a little later on, maybe over the weekend, do some issues that that we need to catch up on. I do have a big video coming out. I don't know, I was gonna maybe do it on Solitude Storytimes, or I'll do it as just like a big video like I usually do, to catch us up on Deathstroke Incorporated for the upcoming Shadow War, which starts this coming week, as well as Dark Crisis, because apparently he's a big part of Dark Crisis, because Joshua Williamson's making him a big part of that. So maybe we'll cover that on this show, or I'll just do another video. I haven't really decided yet, but that might be coming up a little later on over the weekend. And yeah, thanks Nick, Camdog, Jaden, all you guys for coming out, Tenro. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for joining me.